Hey, hey, hey. So, if you're clicking on this video, you have major happiness coming in for you. Major celebration times after what seems like something pretty traumatic. Um, or just a life of trauma. So you have been giving out so many blessings throughout your life with just your frequency and just who you are, that every blessing you have given out is eventually coming back to you. And then we have the Magician. Okay. So 3 of Cups in the Sun. You could be seeing a lot of sunflowers right now, or you're about to be. You have everything you need to do anything you want. I see you coming together with your soul family, your the family in the stars. These are the unseen forces. This is however you want to label it, whatever you identify with, whether it's God, Allah, Krishna, Buddha, Jesus. Different names for the same thing, okay? I also have VENOM. So, you could be experiencing this really high vibration right now, seeing bees, seeing sunflowers, getting communication, receiving communication from your light team, the forces on the other side, your true family, your soul family, because the family you were born into is not, I mean, in a way it is your family, but it's not like your soul family, because whoever this is for, you have deep roots in different dimensions and different galaxies, and that's why it is so difficult for you in this earth realm. Yeah, 10 of Swords. You've been betrayed a lot. People have hurt you. Yeah, hurt people, and hurt witches. That's funny. Curses. So, there could have been a lot of people that caused you hurt and probably unfounded. And what I've come to realize is that when you hold a certain frequency, or if you have a certain rank, some of these people know who you are, probably unconsciously. They don't consciously know, but there is a part of them in the subconscious, in the unconscious, that knows who you are and knows your rank. Because when we come to this earth realm, our memories are taken away. So we're all on a level playing field, right? And for some of us, we're born into very low vibrational, karmic bound bloodlines. So that, because, you have a super strong spirit and essence about you, and you've done this multiple times in other dimensions and in other galaxies, and now you're bringing it here into this reality to help the collective. And this is like this is one of the lowest places, the most densest places you can go. So for high vibrational beings who have experienced, a life of harmony, instant manifestation, it can be very challenging in this life. Very challenging. 9 of Pentacles. Pause and savor the results of your success. So you're being asked to post up on some kind of hammock. 404. It's time to enjoy. I don't think you realize how many lifetimes you've actually been building up to this. And the past versions of you, your ancestors who are within you, who you have access to within your DNA, they are so happy because you've been listening to them. You've been disciplining yourself. You're realizing what is harvesting your energy, and you're staying away from it. You're cutting those things out of your life. Wow. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, you've been asking yourself, why make things harder than it needs to be? Why keep forcing things when I can just chill and relax? So we have 9, 10. Something is progressing. and 19. Today is or yesterday was the 19th. Happy equinox, by the way. Happy Aries season, which starts tomorrow. Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities, new chances. Ooh. There is a warning here. Toxic witches. So I think this is the devil card in here. Be cautious of those who take more than they give. So you see her, she's like curled up because she's being ignored. These other people are talking. She feels left out. Here's the thing. She has free will. If she doesn't like how it feels there and she doesn't like the people there, which if this is you, get up and leave. Why are you staying somewhere that you're not wanted? Right? You can't just stay there and force people to like you. It's not going to work. That will get you absolutely nowhere but heartache. So, if this is you, remember to stand up. Remember who you are. Straighten your crown. Remember whose child you are. And move about your day. Move about your life. Keep moving forward because they ain't for you. You wouldn't be feeling like that. If you feel like that, it's your obligation to take care of your feelings and your happiness. And just keep going. Go find your hammock and go lay up and post up and talk to your soul tribe because, okay. So you are getting communication is what I see. You're being sent some energy from your soul family on the other side to help you identify this and get through this really strong emotion. Okay. You're going to overcome this. Five of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You're going to overcome this lack, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like, nobody cares about you, and all of that is going to be gone. What's coming in after Spirit? What's coming in after they deal with this heavy toxic situation and energy with these people? Two of Pentacles. You're going to be balancing your physical and your spiritual. When life gets chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced. So you are going to be stepping into this energy. You could even be talking to dolphins. Dolphins could be significant. You go into the ocean. But look, she's balancing out her moon cycles and the cycles here on Earth. It's like the spiritual and the physical. You're going to be stepping into an energy of balance. And we did see the Ace of Pentacles. So again, this is progressive energy. You really having a hold and a balance in your life is what I'm seeing. We're going to take one more just to make this an even 8. Give me one more for what they're stepping into with this Two of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Again, progressive energy. Sorry, but fairies aren't going to come do all the work for you. So you could be working with fairies. You could be leaving offerings. You might have a cat. You might want a cat. Mushrooms are very significant. Also, venom. We need to talk about venom. Yes, Spirit. I'm going to get to that in just a second. So, again, we're starting this read with the sun. You could be a Leo. You don't have to. Maybe you have some Leo placements. But I see this as happiness because you're getting in touch with a part of yourself that you didn't know existed. And there's going to be equal give and take. Like what you give is what you're going to get back. Because with this toxic situation and these people, you need to realize that your energy and your frequency is very valuable. You can't just go out and give it to everybody. And then if you're not in control of your energy and who you are as a person, and you start picking up on other people's feelings and you're going to misconstrue them as your own. Okay? Like, look, she's like a sponge. She's just soaking up all this negative energy and then she's feeling super bad. Like, oh, what is this? Like, I need to move. It's trying to get the energy to move and oh, this feels weird. Nope. It's in your power. You have free will. You don't have to stay there. Quit trying to get people to, quit expecting people to treat you in a way that they're not going to. Just accept the truth and move on. They're not for you. There's people out there that are for you. Yeah, and you're going to be taking some kind of journey to find them slowly, but surely you're going places. So continue to believe in yourself and your magic. Venom. For somebody here, you're about to go through divine judgment. We also have the weaver with the spider. So you could be seeing a lot of references to spiders or weaving or webs. This is a big indication that somebody is about to go through the, it's kind of like the dark night of the soul. It's very intense. It's very, very strong, potent energy, grounding, going out, sitting in the grass, putting your feet in the grass, closing your eyes, just verbally say, I send any negative, stuck, stagnant energy to Mother Gaia to be transmuted to the light, or anything, guys. Anything is going to assist. Because Venom is going to be the title of this video, because Venom of God is actually what they call the Archangel Samael. So during my spiritual awakening, I was reading a Dr. Seuss book to these kids, and it was like, Sam, I am. And then the more people's stories and spiritual awakenings and encounters that I have read about helped me divulge and understand that the last gatekeeper to the tests and trials here till we get to that doorway of okay, they don't want, there's not a way to describe that, and it's going to be presented to people in different ways depending on your life experiences and how the universe and your light team communicate with you. But Archangel Samael, Sam I am, is the light bearer. Okay, morning star. That's why it's referenced all through history. We have Samael, Lucifer, Archangel Michael. We have Yeshua. So light bearer, morning star. This is also linked to the Ankh and Venus. Morning star is linked to Venus. And then we also have Archangel Anael, Anael, which helps with psychic abilities, I don't know where you were going with that. It's linked to Samael in some way, but the Venom of God is Archangel Samael. Oh, Venus. Okay, yeah. Archangel Aniel is also linked to Venus. So that is why I ended up writing it. Dragon's blood. Dragon blood sage, dragon fruit. You have dragons working with you. Very strong dragon energy. But and again, dragons are linked to what? Lucifer and Samael. But the thing is like they've demonized Lucifer and Samael because they don't want people to act. They want people to run away, right? They're like, oh, Lucifer, Samael, like, oh my God, it's the devil. Like, I need to fear. I need to be scared. I need to go hide. It's a lie. It's propaganda so that you don't tap into your true power. So and it's strong. His energy is not soft at all. So being grounded is very important. The key of life. You are being presented the torch. Are you seeing a lot of torches, fire, spiders? This is a big indication that you're going through some kind of huge transformation through your shadows. You're going through your shadows. You're going through your underworld. You're finding what's hidden. And remember, his energy is not soft. Okay? Okay. So breathing exercises, really getting in touch with your body at this time is going to be very beneficial for you. So yeah, I wrote down like all of the synchronicities that I saw with Venom because it's not something I see that often. So when I'm seeing a shirt, it's being mentioned, I'm pulling a card, like Venom, 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 Venom. So, 1, 2 becomes 3. Yeah, torch. Bloodstone, which is linked to Samael, which is also named after Jesus because the blood upon the stones whenever he, hey, light bearer, morning star. That's funny. I didn't continue that, but there is something about Ohio and that this is the final gate. This is the final bridge. For somebody, it's divine judgment. So when they say judgment day, you have to go through that gate, that last portal of dealing with Samael. And if we don't confront and accept our own shadows and how we feel about it, We'll have to repeat some lessons. 24, 24, and 13, 13. All right, Spirit, I'm going to move on from here. We are going to grab a Wild Soul card to see where we're at. 15, 15 on the timer. Okay. And also an Assure from the Assure. Oh, awesome. Getting ahead of myself. Happy Ostera Day. This is the equinox. If you are doing any pagan rituals, your guys are really happy. They love seeing you getting in touch with your supernatural abilities. Because this is the new way of the world, you know, in the coming 100 to 200 years. You know, at that point, they're going to think back, they're going to be talking like, oh, do you remember when people used to like be psychics and channel? Yeah, can you believe that? Like, they call it special, and it's just a natural way of being. Oh, this is funny. Throat chakra is coming out. So Archangel Michael, Angel Light could be very significant for you. Blue Storm Agate, Azurite, Amazonite, Turquoise. Yeah. So that's the vow. If you want to practice with your frequency within your body, it's the best medicine and most natural medicine. We also have lavender, chamomile, sage, peppermint, eucalyptus, and rosemary. They can be very beneficial for you. This influences thoughts about speaking up, ideas, healing, releasing, creativity, life force, communicating your feelings. So the issues include difficulty expressing emotions, hitting creative blocks, hearing problems, tinnitus, and asthma. And this affects the thyroid gland, the throat, the sinuses, the ears, and the vocal cords. If you have been blowing your nose and coughing up stuff, this is being cleared out. That's what that is. It needs to come up. It needs to come out. So if you can help facilitate that, that would be very beneficial for you. So I release any throat chakra related contracts, agreements, limitations, beliefs, rules, or bindings that no longer serve my highest good. I hand them over to spirit to correct or return to source. I would rather, okay, yeah. I am grateful for this healing, and so it is. I have my own voice and have meaningful words to share. I can always find the right words to say because I am very creative and passionate. I will speak with wisdom and love. I can speak my truth with authority and ease. I can decide what I truly want because I will let myself feel it deep inside. Yeah. Allow yourself to feel these feels because it's your toolbox. It's your tools, you know? You're getting in touch with your tools. Awesome. I love to see it. So blue could be very significant, like wearing blue at this time, okay? I do want to pull from that one. You're right. You're very right. Stargazing and sun gazing is going to help your 2025 year. So if you haven't done so, do so. I am definitely experiencing magical moments every day. Things that if I shared, people would be like, what's wrong with her? But I know what I know, and I love it. And I'd rather be in touch with spirit and my higher self than the muggle world. It's already been proclaimed. Being disconnected from that energy is like going back to sleep, becoming the Walking Dead again, and I am not. Nope. Reminders every day, every morning of who I am and the truth. Terranium. It is those foundations weaver, spider. It is those foundations weaved with mindfulness that will long sustain you. So mindfulness practices could be very beneficial. They are very beneficial. It disconnects from an energy that lessens the resistance, so spirit can really come in and they can do some work and update your system, reprogram. So looking up a mindfulness practice on YouTube could be really beneficial. There's some great ones out there. You know, you focus on your head, you really start getting a sense for your subtle bodies. Like these practices, they don't seem like they would do something in an opposite part of your life, but it does. It's amazing. It really does feel like magic. And of course, there's an explanation for all of this. It can be linked to science. There are explanations, but I've come to find out that I enjoy the magic and then finding out how it's linked together. So that could be significant for you. Number 43, which breaks down to a 7. You could be seeing 777. Spring equinox, guys. I just cut this deck on spring equinox, which is today. Today. We have the stars, we have the sun, we have the moon. Spring showers wash over you, revealing a decision awaiting its flowers. That's funny because I'm also getting a lot of indications about flood. And nobody panic. I'm not talking about like the Great Flood. What was that? The deluge? Okay, guys. Okay. Yeah, eggs. Oh, yeah, eggs are coming up a lot. 2117. You know, it is getting that time. I know that I pulled the painted eggs yesterday, so. Ooh, and Aries. Oh my gosh, guys, back to back. Like, tomorrow is Aries season, and today is the spring equinox. Yeah, like, Spirit, what's up? Also, something about aromatherapy could be very significant. It could help spark some. I just heard it's going to activate a part of your fragmented soul. That's very interesting. Hold on, I'm going to count these points on the star. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I thought it was going to be a 9. Ooh! Okay. I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy. It's just such a great time to be alive, guys. Like, we are so blessed and favored. Contained ecosystems. Now I'm thinking of the firmament. Oh, we are so microcosm to the macrocosm. I just got chills everywhere. I'm loving this. It is those foundations weaved with mindfulness that will long sustain you. Oh my gosh. 144. Terrariums are beautiful garden systems that come in a variety of shapes and sizes and add a little greenery to any space, helping to inspire beauty and reduce stress. One of the best things about terrariums is that they are low maintenance, thanks to their contained ecosystem. The system feeds itself, requiring very little external help, and is a perfectly harmonious balance of the elements and structures needed to ensure sustainable success. However, it doesn't happen overnight. It has to build, starting from the base and adding the right blend of components to support the whole. You are in need of a practical ecosystem of your own. This card represents the practical, boring steps that will lead to beauty and, of course, success down the road. Actions such as organization, time management, practice, and patience all come to mind. This is your call to slow down and work through each step, one step at a time, guys, with diligence, while also recognizing that failure is part of the process. As you add elements, you will learn that what works and what does not. Adjust as you go. Additionally, you are reminded that you cannot skip ahead of any one part of your journey. You may wish your situation was moving faster or are looking for a way to make things easier, but this card is a confirmation that this pace and the challenges that have come with it are the way forward. There are no additional shortcuts to take if you desire a successful outcome. No shortcuts. So dealing with these emotions, working through it, toxic situations that are around you, they have to be addressed, because in order to reach success and for Spirit to give you your blessings, this needs to be dealt with. Like a lot of the times, our blessings are just waiting for us, and waiting for us to overcome or get away from certain energies that no longer resonate with us. And if somebody's saying like, oh, but I can't, that is an excuse. There is no can't when it comes to the creator. There is no can't when it comes to the unseen. If it's something you desire and you really want and you're willing to sacrifice, it'll be yours. Are your actions following your desires? Are your actions following your words and what you're speaking? Okay? If not, then you're out of alignment. Anybody's actions that are not in alignment with what they say, what they speak, is out of alignment. Period. All right, Spirit, what do you got for them? What do you got for them? The Wolverine, tenacity. Does she have a blindfold on? Ooh, 2552. We are going to look that up really quick, and then we will read the Wolverine. It's also 1044, so 144. Oh, God, I love this. All right. Yeah, transformation balance. That's exactly what we were talking about. Yeah, there's a transformation. You could be seeing torches. You could be seeing spiders. Also 5 and 5. Or 2 and 2. So there's something that needs you to be very adaptable, but also to, there's a reflection. There's a duality that needs to be become aware of. Palindrome. So something outside of you is being mirrored back to you, encouraging self-awareness and spiritual evolution. There's something in your environment, a toxic situation that wants to be identified so it can be brought into your awareness, and then you can move forward. It's part of your spiritual evolution, okay? You are undergoing a significant shift, but it's leading you toward alignment and your soul's path. Seek balance and inner peace. You are being guided to maintain harmony with relationships, work, and personal growth. Harmony does not mean being nice and kind and putting up with crap. This is about speaking your truth, listening to that little voice, honoring that little voice inside of you that's like, I am not okay with this. And then you're just like, I'm going to be really nice and kind and just, no. That is no. When you stand in your power, when you're representing the Most High, when you're representing your higher self, it's not about being nice and kind and people pleasing. It's about speaking the truth. If it hurts somebody's feelings, that's on them. If they can't handle the truth, they need to go check themselves. Stand 10 toes down, guys. Stand 10 toes down. Yeah, you're at a turning point where your past experiences are merging with future opportunities. Stay open to divine guidance, and you'll be led on the right path. So let's read this Wolverine really quick. Tenacity. The Wolverine, a fierce and determined creature, symbolizes tenacity, courage, and the will to survive. Known for its relentless nature and ability to face down larger predators, the Wolverine represents the power of persistence and determination. This card suggests that you may need to dig deep and find the strength to persevere through challenges. The Wolverine reminds you that tenacity can overcome even the toughest obstacles. Harness your tenacity and keep pushing forward. Your persistence will see you through even the most challenging situations. Where do you need to apply more tenacity? Are you being too stubborn or unwilling to let go? Look, unwilling to let go. Like, I'm just going to sit here because I have nothing else No. Quit. Quit it. That is no more. How can I use my persistence to overcome challenges? Going inward and realizing how freaking amazing you are. You're being renewed. Like, there's happiness. We started this off on happiness. There are no shortcuts. It's not just going to happen. Nothing is instant gratification. Anything worth a damn is delayed gratification. Okay? I don't want to say that, Spirit. Because some people aren't healed enough to hear that. Okay. You just said, not my problem. You know, population is going to start declining because the more people that become spiritually aware and start working from their higher chakras are not going to be in lust. They're not going to be seeking outside validation from the wrong people because they'll know that that's not how it works. That's not how true happiness and true higher consciousness works. I'm not going any further with that, but thank you. What do they need to hear for this situation, Holy Spirit? Oh my goodness. Be the best. 44. Blue roses could be significant. The blue rose is very special. Become the best and believe in your own potential. Somebody needs to just every day look at yourself. I believe in you. I love you. You can do anything. We are capable of anything, and we deserve the best. We deserve to be treated in the way that we want to be treated. But we have to dismiss if people aren't lining up with the way that we feel we should be treated. You got 2 legs. God gave you 2 legs to walk away. Time to heal. Time to set new parameters and new sticking to your boundaries. Not like, it's kind of like with parenting, you know? Oh, you're going to have 5 minutes and then it's done. And then they're going to be, 5 minutes, more, 5 more minutes, please. And if the parent's like, oh, okay, then guess what? That child just learned that if they whine and complain, then they can get another 5 minutes. When you say something, when you lay down that boundary, especially with yourself, honor it. Because if you go back on it, guess what? That little inner child, that little God voice that lives in you is going to be like, you put them before us? Huh? That's like putting somebody else before God. Think about it. You are your own expression of God. Little tiny, in a little tiny package. But still, very powerful. Again, blue, throat chakra. Lots of blue. Wear some blue. Blue and gold is what I'm getting. Numbers are very significant. What did I say? 222. You could be seeing a lot of angel numbers. 3311 on the timer when I said that. What else, Holy Spirit? Believe in your own potential. You've got this. I see you mastering. I see you balancing spirituality. My left ear is ringing. Spirituality and anchoring it here in the 3D. It's like you're finding your niche. And that's like it was 15 the devil with this toxic situation, and then right after what I said that you were, when I asked what you're stepping into, the 2 of Pentacles, balancing, juggling, spirituality and the physical, but you're mastering this. You're mastering this, and you didn't even need the fairies for this. But they are still around, and they do still love you. Okay? So go back, get in your hammock, realize that this 10 of Swords, this betrayal energy, these curses, this evil eye, quit putting yourself in these situations, okay? Because your real happiness, your real love is within you and in the unseen. So be the best, represent the Most High in the best way that you can. Ooh, I didn't even see that. Number 27 could be significant. If you feel strongly about something, the universe will give you more of that. Yeah. So I started practicing this a couple weeks ago. I mean, not the law of attraction, but what it just said. And I was like, man, I really like, it was confusing when I first started experiencing my spiritual awakening 2 years ago, but man, I think of those moments and what I was experiencing and what I was seeing, and it was just the love, the way I felt. It was kind of like yesterday's read when I was crying. I was picking up on somebody like really tapping into some kind of love frequency, and it's so enveloping, and it's melting. Your ego melts away, and you want for nothing, you need for nothing. You're so full of love, a love that is indescribable. What is that word? Ineffable. Ineffable. if you Google it, it's undescribable. There are no words to describe it. Okay, I know I need a ground. So when you feel strongly about something, tell the universe, oh my God, I feel so strongly about this. I love it so much. Bring it to me. But be aware of the consequences. What are you asking for? Is it from the ego? Where is that desire coming from? Okay? Ask yourself. It could save a lot of time and heartache, all right? I'm also seeing 9, and that's 8, and that's 9. Again, progressive energy is coming through. Because 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, we have Terranium with 7, and then we have 8, and then we have 9. This is year 9. You're getting all of everything that you have wanted, that your soul has desired. Once these situations are identified and overcome, yeah, once you walk away, thank you, Spirit. I see a lot of crown chakra energy here. 88 could be significant. Are the people you spend time with making you feel bad? Okay, 36. Guys, come on. What are we doing here? Are the people you are hanging around with making you feel bad? Because let me tell you, your soul family will never do that to you. They will not betray you. They love you, and they want to help you, and they will help you more than anything over here. They actually influence and bring the right people to you in the 3D to help you. Like, you are so freaking loved, and they really want you to walk away. Again, 7. You have luck and abundance on your side. They really want you to identify this energy and quit trying to get their attention and validation. The only validation in a okay. Spirit told me to shut up because everybody's on their own path and dealing with their own situations. And some people have to go through this and experience it to feel the hurt, to feel the suffering, so that it can break them, so that it can be healed. It's like being lost and then being found. You can't be put back together if you're not broken. I know that sounds terrible, but that is the way this works. Okay? Forgiveness. Yeah, forgive these people. Extend love and forgiveness to everyone. To err is human. To forgive is divine. So you are a divine being. You are we don't want to put ourselves above other people, but you are further down the path. So when you compare a first grader and a sixth grader, you don't. The sixth grader is going to know more than the first grader. But they're at different you got to wait for the first grader to get to sixth grade, and then you would be able, but again, we still don't want to compare. We want to get away from comparing because nobody is you. It's about doing things your own way. Maybe you're doing the same career as somebody else, but you do it in your own way. It's your own flair. It's your own touch. It's your own frequency. So I wouldn't hug them. This says hugs. I would only hug high vibrational beings, to be honest with you. But do walk away from these people. Do the Ho'oponopono prayer. I forgive you. Or no, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. So I do have, somebody's calling right now. Partners? Something about partners? Huh. Yeah, so this divine energy that you hold is very proud of you for forgiving these energies and realizing the bigger picture. And they're giving you hugs. If you give a hug, you get a hug. And that's the best medicine if you are having a bad day. So give yourself a hug. Wrap your hands around yourself. you know, like we used to do to make it look like we're making out with somebody. I know it sounds silly, but it really does make a difference, and it's about the intent. It's about the symbolic nature of it, and because the universe works in symbols, and symbology, and action. So, or if they're, you know, somebody very high vibrational and compassionate and understanding and non-judgmental wants to give you a hug, totally, man. But also protect your energy, because not everybody deserves your energy, and not everybody deserves to touch you. So, or even just mentally thinking of golden light surrounding you, or my energy stays with me, their energy stays with them, or anybody's energy I've accidentally absorbed, intentionally or unintentionally, I send it back to them, and I transmute it to the light and send it back to them with full forgiveness in all forms. Thank you to the Most High God, blah, 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 blah. Create mantras. That's just one of mine that I do throughout the day, you know, or if I catch myself even slightly judging somebody, or like I look at somebody and then something pops in my head, I immediately, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Like, because it cuts the cord, it cuts the energetic cord, or anything that you feel like might have been formed in that moment. I mean, people are signing energetic contracts all the time, okay? The rise of the divine feminine. Yeah, you are becoming much, oh, the griffin. You're becoming much more receptive and allowing this energy to flow to you. It's like you're getting more confirmations the more work that you do, the more of this that you process and that you understand. It's time to tune into your feminine side and think with your heart. Yep. Time to, I mean, the divine feminine is black. It's negative, right? It's the negative aspect. I'm not saying negative as in, again, negative has now gotten this reputation for being bad. And even I do it, and I'm noticing it. And I'm like, lower forms of frequency. I think I like that better. I wonder if I can adopt that into my vocabulary. So, you're going into the darkness. You're going to plunge into the ocean, into the depths of the water, the flood of emotions, the flood of water. Water is, you know, it holds memory. So we have to go into our shadows and into the darkness, the parts that we are guilty of or show shame on or feel shame around, or that are hiding. Anything that you're hiding about yourself. If you can't fully embrace it and be like, yeah, this is what I like, this is who I am, then you are ashamed of yourself, which means you are denying parts of yourself. So, Divine Feminine is here to help. Also, Archangel Samael is here to help. The Light Bearer, Yeshua, Archangel Michael, go with the flow. Relax. It will all work out in the end, okay? It is. It's time to comfort and ground and meditate and go within, because there are a lot of energies that are making you confront stuff, okay? And if we don't confront it now, it'll be brought in externally, you know? More situations like this. Okay, that need to be walked away from. Yeah, and I cut the deck on the sun. The sun is out here twice, 2 different decks. This card heralds great success. We're on the winning team. You're on the winning team. You're going to win. Don't think of the how. Just take one step at a time. Keep going. Fill yourself with love and joy. Call on your spirit team, your light team. No matter what's going on outside of you, you are loved. You are cared for. Even when it seems like there is the second round, row your way. What? Somebody's going into some kind of second round? Round 2? This is an energetic war? God, I love you guys so much. Choose whether you want to live in fear or love. It's your choice. Free will. And I know it can be over. It's like, how? How? Make the conscious decision. Make it and then follow through. Your actions have to follow your words, right? 4451. This is an energetic war, round 2. Sorry. Oh my God. Is there someone you need to apologize to? I think you need to apologize to yourself. Again, 3435, progressive energy. There are so many 7s and 8s out here, and 9s, by the way. I feel like this is saying sorry to yourself. Because who do you love? You gotta love yourself. Because this isn't an energetic war. And people want to come for your beautiful energy and make you feel low, make you feel little, make you feel like everything is your fault and there's something wrong with you. And sometimes there is, you know. There was a point in time where everybody was saying the same thing outside of me. And that was my wake up call, like, hey, so if everybody's saying the same thing, maybe it's me. And that was the start of my healing journey, which is when I bought Don Miguel's The 4 Agreements, and I found out that I was doing 3 of them the wrong way, and it was because of my family. So it was just a lot of healing and figuring out that my family didn't know what was best. We're living and stuck in the past in trauma, and that I needed to make changes in my life so that I could move and flow in life and be the best me that I could be. So, I love you. Is that it? Is that it? I love you. The universe loves you. Everything is working out for your best and your highest good. Be the best. And I love you. I love you so much, guys. We're going to get this shift and have fun doing it. All right? Peace.